Are you unable to swing on rings, or you have never done it or never got the opportunity to train for it and don't know how to overcome it? Do you want to know why that being able to swing on rings is a huge milestone in order in your training for obstacle course racing and Ninja Warrior? Let me tell you. My name is Brandon from Infamous Identity, the superhero fitness and lifestyle, where I'm a Ninja Warrior, obstacle course racing, and parkour athlete, where I coach world-class athletes. Why are the rings so difficult? Well, most people have difficulty holding themselves up in a dead hang or holding their entire body weight. In the rings, while you're swinging, there is a moment of time in which your entire body weight is being held by only one arm. When you're swinging on the rings, that only adds more force to it, more than your body weight. For those who have a fitness background, they tend to not be used to swinging, so they spend so much more energy and so much more time on the rings than they need to. So if you have a limit on how long you can hold yourself up in a dead hang, that timer starts the moment you get on the rings. And the more you make it difficult, the faster that timer gets to 0. There are 3 common techniques on the rings: the regular swinging, the 2-hand swing, and the sideways shuffle. All 3 techniques have 3 parts: the swinging, the timing of when to let go, and then grabbing the ring. When you swing side to side, you want to use 2 rings. If you only use 1 ring, it's going to be much more difficult in order to gather your swing. So if you can hold on to 2 rings, do it. When you are swinging, you want it all to be in your hips or in your legs. The common mistake here is to use too much of your arms and to treat it more of a pull-up. Your arms should be treating this more of a dead hang than a pull-up. Let your arms relax. They will bend on the swings, but get all the swings in your hips and in your legs. The second is timing. No matter which one you do, you want to let go on your backswing. Anytime you have passed the center or the bottom of the swing, and anytime before you swing forward is when you want to let go. The most common mistake is letting go on the forward swing to get closer to the ring. However, if you do any of the techniques, that won't be an issue because you're not focusing on that ring just yet. The distance will still be the same. In the techniques, the distance between the rings will be the same on your backswing. The only time that the distance is different on your forward swing is when you're doing the first technique, the regular swinging, but at that point, being able to hold yourself up no longer becomes an issue. The third step is grabbing onto the ring. If you let go on your backswing, you should be able to grab the ring on your forward swing. When you grab it, it will reset you, as in you will fall back into your backswing, holding on to both rings, and that should allow you to reset. If you miss, then you will be on your backswing, and that will allow you to reset. If you grab the ring, then you've reset, but you have moved forward. Either way, you will be at a good place. The most common mistake is to add an extra swing. You don't need an extra swing, and that wastes time and energy. However, you won't be used to this until you practice, or you train, or you get used to it just a little bit. After that, you don't need the extra swing. Let's go through all 3 techniques individually through all these parts, and you'll see how they are effective. The sideways shuffle is the first technique that I would recommend to learn on the rings. The difference between this one is you will always be facing the same way. You'll be spending the least amount of time with one arm on the ring, and it requires a little bit less thinking than the 2-hand swing. You will grab both rings and you'll swing side to side. Same thing on your backswing. You will let go of the ring and you will grab the same ring. Then on your forward swing, the opposite arm grabs this ring in front of you. It's a little bit easier because one arm is always on the back and the other arm is always in the front. You just have to think left, right, left, right, left, right, or whichever one comes first. The only added step between this is in the timing. This time the forward hand lets go in the forward swing to grab the forward ring, and then the backhand on the back swing, you'll grab the ring, it will reset you, and you can continue on this motion. The regular swinging technique. This one is the more advanced technique, and it's what you want to get to at one point. This will allow you to save the most time, the most energy, and it is the most efficient. However, you need a baseline of grip strength and upper body strength to hold yourself in the swing, as you will be holding yourself up with one arm during the swing. You will grab the 2 rings and you'll swing yourself side by side. Then on your backswing, as long as it's after the center and before you swing forward, you will let go and you will follow your swing until you're able to reach the next ring. Once you have grabbed that, it will reset you into your backswing and you can rinse and repeat. When you get this technique, you will be able to skip more than one ring. This has a moderate difficulty and it teaches you the skills in order to be able to swing with just one hand. You will do the exact same thing as in the swinging, where you will grab the ring, on your backswing you will let go, but the difference is when you go into the center or the bottom of the ring, instead of focusing on the next ring, you will get both hands on the same ring. This becomes easier because you are spending the least amount of time with one arm holding your entire body weight up. Especially if your hands are tired or they're muddy or they're sweaty, this will help. Again, on your forward swing, you let go of the same arm that you let go on the back swing is the same arm that will continue to grab the next ring. Then you will be in the same position, holding 2 rings, and that will allow you to continue your swing. The best way to train for rings without rings is with the monkey bars. You can still get the motion, the technique, and the timing all down without the added benefit that the rings give you. The difference between the rings and the monkey bars is the rings add more distance to your swing, more bang for your buck, the stronger your swing is. If you don't have monkey bars to train, then I recommend doing dead hangs while you're swinging side to side. This will get you the technique as well as improve your grip strength. Most people train in dead hangs, but this added motion will make the dead hang a little bit harder and getting used to swinging side to side. Also, I strongly recommend head taps and shoulder taps when you're hanging on the bar on a dead hang, and then you let go, tap your head, bring your hand back into the bar. Then you do the same thing with the other hand and the other arm. The further down your body you go, the harder it becomes. Head taps, shoulder taps. You can also do hip taps. This will help you get used to the timing of the swinging, using your body to get up, and moving your hands and grabbing onto something. Being able to do the rings are a huge milestone because it takes a long time to get to it, but once you do, it becomes way easier to train for anything that is upper body. If you're looking for obstacle course racing, a lot of the obstacles will be a lot easier and involve the same techniques as the rings. For Ninja Warrior, once you are able to get the rings, your training will become much easier and you will see results much quicker. There's no reason why you shouldn't go train when this video is done. So good luck.